Hi, Queen Yoga Bee here. Thank you so much for choosing my channel. Please subscribe to Queen Yoga Bee to have access to everything for free. Today's yoga poses help with belly bulge by strengthening your core and flattening your belly, leaving you healthy and confident. But yoga is more than a physical practice. It is a mind-body connection that makes you more mindful about what you do to your body, like what you eat and how you breathe. Take a moment to breathe with your eyes closed, where you set your intention for the practice. Remember that when you inhale, it should be no faster than the count of 3, and exhale the same. This is Ujjayi breath, inhaling and exhaling through your nose, making it sound like easy, soft ocean waves. It sends a message to your nervous system that everything's okay. We're going to try and do that breathing through the entire practice. And as far as your intention, what is it you want to accomplish? You want to have more toned body, flatter belly, be more mindful of what you eat, how you treat your body. All of that can be easily accomplished. We're going to start pose 1. It's called three-legged downward dog. We're going to do 5 breaths on each side, or kind of, and then we're going to change sides. So you may have to change sides without me because I don't want to take time with you watching me do this. So downward dog, if you're familiar with it. So from here, I'm going to lift my right leg with my foot flex. You see how flat my foot is? Heel up, toe down, foot flex. You really only have to go about as high as your bum, but it's totally up to you if you want to go higher. I realize you probably can't see my foot, but that's okay. We're just going to hold this for 5 breaths. So you're going to inhale to the count of 3 and exhale to the count of 3. When you finish with your 5th breath, you're just going to change feet. Now, obviously, I didn't do 5 breaths. You don't need me to count for you, right? 5 breaths. Inhaling to the count of 3, exhaling to the count of 3. Easy, easy. So still in down dog, and if you need to take a break, no problem. Take it. So what we're going to do now is down dog, nose to knee, or knee to nose, whatever you want to call it. And this is going to be a moving pose, connected to the rhythm of your breath. So I'm going to inhale when my leg is extended. Again, my heel is up, my toe is down, my foot is flexed. That's my inhale. My exhale is when I bring my knee closer to my nose. I have to change the shape of my spine to do this. Inhale here, exhale here. You're already on breath 2. Pretend you've done 3 more, or do it. And now you're going to go to the other side. Same thing. Inhale, exhale. 5 breaths each side. So your next one, if you need to take a rest, go right ahead. This is downward dog, and I'm going to go across my body with this crunch. So I'm going to inhale just like I did, foot flexed, heel up, toe down. But this time when I exhale, I'm going to come across with my knee and aim it toward my elbow. So it's inhale here, exhale here. And yeah, your head kind of pops out. That's okay. 5 breaths on each side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Keep your foot flexed and make your leg tight. Okay, then your next one is boat pose. Actually, half boat. So if you need to, if you're afraid you're going to fall over in boat pose, you can use a block. And it goes right back here. If you don't need it, don't use it. So half boat really targets this part of your belly. If you do full boat with straight legs, it makes your thighs cry, and that's okay. It's a great thigh workout, but it targets your belly more if you do half boat. 2 ways to do half boat, well actually 3. If you can't get your legs up And all you can do is this. That's fine. Do what you can, right? This is half boat. You can put the block behind you. You can do half boat like this without hanging on to your legs, or you can do half boat like this, or a little of both, whatever you prefer. But the point is, you're going to stay here for at least 10 breaths. Oh boy. We're going to pretend, because you can do 10 without me, right? 9, remember, long, slow breaths. Do what you can. If you need to hang on to your legs, go ahead. So your next pose, you're going to be on your back, and you're going to lower your legs to 45 degrees, give or take. So here I am. So here's some things that I let my yoga students do. I let them put their hands kind of under their bum. What that does is force your lower back closer to the mat. Another thing you can do to make your lower back be forced to the mat is to think about your belly button going to your spine. So if you watch my belly, here my back is arched, here my back isn't. I have to tilt my pelvis. That's the other thing you can do. And the third thing you can do would be raise your head. The minute you raise your head, it changes the shape of your spine. We're going for that changed shape in your spine. So we're going to start with your legs up. It's kind of like the legs up the wall with no wall. Okay, so all I'm going to do is inhale here. I'm going to exhale, and I'm going to go down until my back really starts to arch. And then I'm going to send my lower back to the mat. And then I'm going to inhale, come up to center. This is your counter pose. You get to kind of rest here. Exhale, lower. I don't want you going any further down than this, because what happens is you start using your lower back, and I want to target your lower belly. So you can do this for 10 breaths would be magnificent. Maybe not. It's totally up to you. Your final pose is a counter pose. It's Sleeping Yogi. So Sleeping Yogi, you're on your back again, and this time you're just going to grab your legs, and you get to do a little rock from side to side, not great big. You don't want to fall over to one side and not be able to get back up. And you're just relaxing. My arms are holding my legs together. I'm pressing my lower back to the mat, just like we did in the last pose, except it's very relaxing. And all you're going to do is come back to the sound of your breath. Remember that Ujjayi breath, where you inhale and exhale through your nose? This time, see if you can make it longer than just the count of 3 on the inhale and 3 on the exhale. But it never should add stress to your practice. If you're trying to make it so long that you get stressed out about it, that's too long. It should be relaxing. And see if you can incorporate your entire lung. Inhaling from your belly all the way up to your upper chest. And exhaling from your upper chest to your belly. Now obviously, your belly doesn't hold air, but it goes out when you fill your diaphragm from the bottom of your lungs up. Yogic breathing. All of this is very important. It's making you aware of your breath. So, I didn't talk to you much about what you put in your mouth, what you eat. Eventually, when you've practiced enough and you're mindful of your breath and how you feel and almost everything that you do, you're going to start to become very mindful about what you eat. And that's when the big change happens. You can't just have a physical practice and expect to have a well-rounded, whole, healthy person. You need the mind-body connection. You need everything to be working to the best of its ability. Anyway, that's for another day. So enjoy your daily tummy tucking poses as you begin your journey to a tight, toned belly and mindful eating. Namaste.